Alright, day after the radiator put in. I did it the hard way. Okay, take off the whatever these bars are, supports. One on that side, two on that side. Undid the fan shroud, unbolted that. These pins, you just hammer them up from the bottom and they pop off. Don't lose them. They're pinned in. Took the air conditioner condenser off. Take off the CAC. Take off the clamps. Drained it out of there. I need a big bucket or a couple little ones. Fan shroud just sits over the fan. Took the top piece off, popped that off. This is part of the radiator on both sides. Radiator lifts up. It's not just that straightforward sounding, but that's what I did. That's the new radiator. Got that in there. That's a bitch with these pins on the bottom to get in there. And on the other side also. The easy way, apparently, and you gotta take the straps off for the hood. The easier way, apparently, is to lift the CAC and the radiator off with a lift. Clearly, I don't have that. Did in my driveway though. Took way longer than it should have, because you kind of got to pivot on the pins, do one side, then the other side, then back to the other side, and all that was the way that I got it in there. There's some cross members supports in there. Those bolt up. Some cross members right in there somewhere, right there. Those just sit there. You don't have to do all that. There's two bolts on the bottom. They're about a 1 inch size. I couldn't get them off, otherwise I just lifted the whole thing out and reassembled it all out here and set it back in there. Would have been much easier, I feel like, but this condenser AC, I just flipped it over here, took this, kind of pivoted it out, the CAC, and then remounted that up. Yeah, let's go to the other side. And then just unbolt those, undo that hose clamp, drained it, like I say, filled it back up. It was full last night, it came down that much. I ran it to 150 degrees to kind of burp the system. I got 5 gallons of extra coolant on the truck for today in case I get the code saying, or the warning light saying that, you know, it's low. But that's the new one. No leaks today. It was leaking down here before. Never really saw where on the old one. Let's see. And then yeah, I use zip ties. It's a Freightliner. It's held together by zip ties. Zip ties everywhere. I like zip ties, especially when they hold, because that bolt was a pain in the ass, and I think it was stripped out. But guess what? That fan shroud ain't going anywhere now. There's a couple bolts up in there. Thankfully, the fan was lined up out of the way. So I didn't have to do anything with that. But that's a Columbia 60 series Detroit 12.7 liter 06 model per the tag on the engine, which of course mine is one that Detroit forgot to enter into their system when they built it originally. But somewhere on that is a build number and a model. Can't really read it from here. I don't know. New air compressor I did not put on. I had a shop put on. Fuel pump. All that. What's that? I don't like that. That wasn't there last night. I don't know. Worked for me. That is just water dripping out of there. Okay. Not a leak. Thank God. Oh, shit. Where's my vape? Yep, that's just water dripping down onto the engine. Well designed, people. Well designed. Scared the shit out of me, but we're good. Go. Don't jump. Climb. Break your knees.